Hey there, Jed Coverness here from jedcoverness.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is basically it right here. This is the tool that everybody, at least in my opinion, could be using, should be using. Just do it for the sake of your own sanity, right? So what I mean by that is just think out loud, evolve out loud. Kyle Cease has got it perfect. So today, I'm going to start this a different way. Obviously, I started already, but I'm going to start with some affirmations, and I'm going to really hope that I remember to do this every day. But just some crazy affirmations from a mentor of mine for the 8 words, right? I am, I can, I will, and I believe, right? So I'm going to start this every day like this. And so I'm going to really try to remember to start the day like this. I am Jed Coverness. I can do everything that I say. I will hold my words as truth and law, and I believe, right? That's it. I said it, now I put it out there, and that's how it works. You can do the same thing. All you got to do is just say, I am, I can, I will, and I believe, and then throw behind it, I am, and put your name. I can do everything that I say, right? I can do everything that I say. I will hold my words as truth and law. I believe. So I started the day just like that. I said it this morning already, but why not just say it out loud again? And then following that, say, today is the best day of my life. Today is the best day of my life. Because anything past you waking up and breathing is a win. Like, that's it. So, here we are. Gotta love Monday mornings. Gotta love them. You just gotta. You just have to love Monday mornings. And every morning, really. I don't know why, and I love that I don't know why, but let me tell you a few things about the last few mornings. Last few mornings, I'm waking up early, getting up, doing the thing, doing my meditation, doing my sitting there and becoming familiar with myself. And they have been some weird ones. Weird in a good way, but like Friday morning was, right, Friday, Saturday, or is it Saturday, Sunday, today's Monday. So Saturday morning was buying or selling $500,000 property or something like that. Sunday morning was something very vague again. Like it's been very vague. It's like the picture has been very unclear, which is okay, right? Like I think what that means is the next thing's coming, right? Like I'm just sitting here waiting for, not waiting, but like I'm getting to the next thing, the next internal GPS direction, right? You know how GPS gives you directions, like one direction at a time, instead of the entire process all at once, because that wouldn't do anything for you. That wouldn't help. Yeah, so I mean, you get that, and I think that's what it's kind of guiding me to, is the next internal GPS, in the next direction. It's just now I have to become clear on what I want, and I think that's what it is. Because this morning I was surfing, that or else I was on the beach, sitting on a board, like a surfboard, but like a body board or whatever, right? I don't know what all this means, and that's okay. Like, and I love that I don't know what all this means. Like, it's how it works. So the question is what does that mean? And what does that mean for the world? What does that mean for me? And speaking of the world, okay, so I know I'm kind of all over the place today, which is, I'm okay with it. Have you ever thought of this, and this is just me confirming what I'm thinking, have you ever watched a movie and then, like, Moana is the latest one that my kids are watching, and they love that show, and like right at the beginning, the ocean like moves for her or whatever, and she's getting the seashells, and like there's magic or whatever, like, you know, she was destined to be something big and something that would change the world. And I think, quote unquote, the world can mean different things to different people. The world would be her world and her people in the show. And I think for me, man, every time I watch one of those shows where somebody's destined for big things, it hits me deep. And I don't know if this is something everybody feels, right? Like, destined for big things. Like, everybody feels like there's more and I'm destined for it or whatever. But, like, do you, right? Do you, anybody who's watching this or listening to this, do you feel like you're destined to change the world? And then, you know, define world for yourself? I guess I just feel like I am, and that's not as in like a cocky way or I don't know, you know, like, I don't know why every time I watch one of those, we watch Sing, right? That's another one where they all just kind of rally together and save the theater or whatever. Like, it's that type of stuff. Like, it's just that type of stuff that it just means something. It means that there's something deeper. There's a deeper meaning for me. What that is, I don't know. Again, I just know there is, so I just persevere and I keep moving forward. And I keep moving. Like, that's, at the end of the day, I just keep moving. And I'm just wondering if everybody feels that. I wonder if everybody watches, you know, any kind of show where somebody rises above and it's the underdog and the, you know, the person who's least likely to win wins, and even if they don't win, like, it's still a big deal or whatever it is. Like, do you feel like that? Like, I know I do. I don't know why. I just feel like it's there. And what's really funny to me is I found some old DVDs, right? I found some old recordings, old videos of myself and friends and, you know, and all this stuff that I used to do with this camera. And I did that before it was even cool to, like, record yourself and do what I'm doing now and have an iPhone that records and I can upload and all that other shit. But it's so funny because I was doing this before. Like, I do a lot of stuff before it's even cool. And then what happens is people start to do it and then it just becomes the norm. It's like, I have this sense that, okay, well, I'm going to start recording, you know, us, and then I'll do something with it someday. And it's like, stop waiting for someday and just make it today. Like, can you imagine if I would have posted those videos, and when was that now? 15 years ago? I got video of myself just hanging out with friends doing stupid shit. Who knows what could happen with that? We were playing cards, drinking beer, you know. What was it, 15 years ago? So that'd make me like 17. So it was probably 10 years ago would make me 22. That's probably closer. Probably 10 years ago. But still, like, I just have this sense, right? This gut feeling, this something within me that says, okay, just keep going. Like, even if somebody says something, you know, oh, this is nothing, or it's just like this, or what you're doing is exactly like this, or it's exactly like that, or, I mean, it doesn't matter. What I'm doing is me. I'm documenting my life in hopes that somebody will change theirs in an inspirational way, because sometimes all people need is just a confirmation that this is the thing that they need to do. Like, they know what to do. They just need a little bit of a push, a little bit of a confirmation to say, yep, this is what I'm doing. just need to give themselves permission to do that. That's it. So permissions. Speaking of permission to do that, I made some modifications to the vest this weekend. The vest weighs down, like really hard down on my shoulders. And it got me thinking about, this is gonna be weird, so I just want to preface this with gonna be weird. Got me thinking about women with some heavy bust, right? So like big chest women, right? Like, not in a weird way. What I'm saying is that weight vest weighs down on my shoulders, and I couldn't imagine wearing a bra and having to all the time, and then that bra weighing down on your shoulders. Boy, that's another realization of this vest. Like, there's just so many things that I'm realizing that, wow, right? Like, extra 60 pounds on your body, difficult to move. Now it's the, busty ladies out there, big chested ladies. I don't know what the correct term is, so correct me. Weighing down on your shoulders, holy smokes. So now I found these pads that I'm gonna put underneath the strap, and boy, that makes a difference. I found another Velcro, like a really heavy strap that I'm gonna lift up the weight vest. That helps. Like, it's just modifications. Life is full of modifications. If you're not adjusting to it, you're just gonna stop. You're just gonna fall apart. That vest is actually, it's getting easier to move. It's because my body's getting conditioned to it. It's funny because when I take the vest off, man, I feel faster. I feel stronger. I feel lighter. I mean, literally, because I am. But I feel like the emotions go away. My body just feels happy. Like, I don't know if anybody realizes that, but it's nuts. Like, once you lose 60 pounds, that's a big deal. Even any amount of weight, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever. Your body will immediately thank you. So that vest, the vest to chest, vest to chest, chest to vest, vest to chest, chest to vest, vest to chest. That's what I'm going to call this experiment. You can even call it hashtag, right? Hashtag vest to chest. And that's, I'm taking all sorts of interests and fun stuff happening because of it. People are starting to realize that I'm not just out to get them or out to make some money. It's more or less, I'm out here to realize who my people are, the ones that I want to help. So I want to go through the pain that they go through and understand physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything, what they're going through, so I can help, so I can have the empathy to go, all right, as an adult, this is what it's about, and as a child, here is what's going on. Here's how we bridge that gap. It's nuts. This vest is like all sorts of crazy. And it's fun because my body's getting strong, right? That's the side effect of wearing that vest, I think. But I've only, had it in small doses right now, so we'll see. I haven't worn an 8-hour day yet. We'll see what that feels like. So, happy Monday. 8 words, get them going. As always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed.